Hi. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Julia, and I just wanted to come on, make a little video here, and just share a bit of a message with you. I have been sort of working with this idea this week around what the specific message is that I would like to share with the world, and who I want to share it with, how I want to share it. And I recognized that the message that I was sharing and the way that I was sharing it wasn't completely aligned with my own values. It was coming more from a place of anger and frustration and why aren't these people hearing me? Why aren't whatever? Just like feeling not heard and misunderstood. And I had this realization this morning around what my real message is. And for me, my message is that my body is a temple. And yours is too, if you choose to believe it as such. But what that means for me is that when I treat my body with the utmost respect and reverence and honor it and be grateful for it fully and just be mindful of the ways that I treat it and how I honor it, then I give space for transformation. And in return for this honor and respect that I give my body, it in turn will create space for miracles. I like to consider myself, well, actually, I had a mantra that I've been repeating to myself that I am the greatest miracle worker in the world. Not because I'm trying to be cocky or looking for like attention or whatever, but it's just because when I tell myself that message, then I start to believe it. And miracles are something that only really occur when you have faith in them, when you do believe in them. It's not something that you can read about in a book. It's not something that you can hear a story about and like fully necessarily believe it, but it's something that you have to experience for yourself. It's something that you can maybe witness someone else doing as well, but it's really an experience. And miracles come in all different shapes and forms. And similarly, by telling myself, my subconscious mind, by connecting with my higher self, my greatest good, my God self, if you will, and living from that place that is honored within me, living from my own place of integrity and living my truth, then I really hope to inspire others to do the same, to be that example for what is actually possible when we do treat our bodies with the utmost respect, when we say no when we mean no, and have autonomy and freedom over our lives to choose the path that we are on and what we want in life. Because when we feel restricted in any way, we're disconnecting ourselves from that higher self, that God self, that place of faith, and that place of allowing miracles to transform our lives and to take place. So, for me, the greatest miracle that I have experienced in my life is overcoming my fear of expression and really just developing my own voice and path. And I've had quite an experience with eliminating like toxins from my body as well. I've definitely like gone back and forth between like eating sugar, eating healthy, drinking a lot of coffee, like being very addicted to just like these toxic substances that we are given on a regular basis, that are readily available to us, that we don't think are actually harming our body, but I've lived on both sides of the fence, and living from that place of constantly needing, constantly wanting, constantly seeking for something is a very damaging place to live in my experience. And having more peace and gentleness and calmness and sereneness in my body often comes or is more associated with removing those toxins from my body, eliminating sugar from my diet, not smoking weed or drinking alcohol, not smoking like other substances, or like watching TV, like allowing myself to be infiltrated with these stressful, hard, like tense subjects, not focusing on what I want rather than what I don't want. And speaking in terms of food alone, I've recognized just how much my fear mentality, scarcity mentality is activated when I am putting more toxins into my body. Even if it's just like processed foods or like drinking coffee, it's just like it creates that kind of feeling in my body. And right now I'm doing the 75 hard challenge, so following a pescatarian diet, drinking a gallon of water every day, doing 2 exercises, 45 minutes. One of them is outside, taking a progress picture every day, and is that 5? I feel like I'm missing one. Reading 10 pages of a entrepreneurial or like some kind of self-help book every day as well. And even though it's only been like 10 days so far, I just feel so much more aligned, so much more open and free and incredible. And I can only imagine what this experience will bring me at the end of the 75 days. I mean, technically I'm actually only 5 days in because I messed up. Because yeah, if you miss any of the things, any of the days, then you're supposed to start from the beginning. So technically I'm only 5 days in, but the point is, I've just honestly experienced some very miraculous things from eliminating what I perceive to be toxins and poisons from my body. And it's just an incredible experience that I can't describe to someone. I can't give you enough facts to make you see my perspective. I can't give you enough like books or like information. A belief is something that has to be cultivated from within. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And one of the most miraculous things that I have experienced, even from changing my diet, treating my body with more respect, is how much my personality has transformed as well. And some of you may argue that it's not all good, but I am living in alignment with my truth. And I do believe that by me doing that, I am actually living in alignment with the collective consciousness as well, and helping to raise the vibration that we have on Earth right now, which I truly believe we need. So I had this song come to me this morning that I just wanted to sing. It really warms my own heart and helps me feel more alive. And I just think it's such a gift that I have to offer the world. And having lived in that place of fear for so long, being afraid to put my gifts out in the world, I was just creating so much suffering for myself. But the more I clean out my body, clean out my mind, meditate, just come from a place of love, the more accepting and loving I am of myself and the gifts that I do have, and the more that I actually want to offer these to other people to inspire them to live from that place as well, because it's just so beautiful when we live from the place of alignment and flow and security and safety, and knowing that our needs will always be met, having faith in those miracles. So I hope in some way that you feel inspired by watching this, just to maybe check in and see where you might not be treating your body as the temple that it is, and if it's aligned for you to begin to make some shifts and some changes and just sort of play with it, modify if it feels right. Do some research of your own, seek some changes outside. I really love just seeing people thinking for themselves and coming to their own answers, and not just looking for one source, one side of the story as well. Like I said, it was really hard for me when I was living in that more like beta brainwave state all the time, constantly just like wanting to eat more sugar, drink more coffee, get my fix, essentially. But greater peace is out there, and it's just waiting for you to find it. And I really encourage you to take that step. And I'm feeling very, just like inspired but happy and excited for those of you who are ready to take that step, or who have maybe already taken that step and know what I'm talking about and can relate. And so if anyone has any questions, or maybe you want to experience a miracle for yourself, please feel free to reach out. I love working my magic in whatever ways I can, and helping people helping people be who they really are, aside from all of the filtered things. Okay, so with that, I would like to leave you with a song. I'm going to do it in a separate screen, so you just notice the camera switch here, but I just want to express how much I really love all of you, and I love myself, and I really just excited to live in a world of more love and acceptance. So thank you, my friends. Peace and be well, and I hope you enjoy this song.